All right, well, I got a rat here, but I don't think the rats like this trap being here or whatever, because they're building like a hut or something over the top of it. Funeral pile or something. I don't know. But these are my first two sets I come to. I got another set that's right about over there, just the other side of my kayak, so we'll see if there's anything in this, and we'll get that rat out and get that trap reset. This is a 72-hour check, so I'm kind of hoping that all my traps are going to be full. I wasn't able to get out yesterday. I just didn't have time. I had to go to work and I was just really super tired. So, yeah, but let me get these checked or get that one reset and get this one checked and see if there's anything under there. I might move this one, back in there a little ways, just to see if, I don't know. It's weird. They've been, every time I've caught something here, they've just piled more stuff on top of it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I probably will be putting a mink box, probably somewhere over there, but we'll see. I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to get it in at. I might put it right here, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll get back with you in a minute. Well, I already checked this spot. Trap was down there. Got a decent sized little rat. Not a giant. At that last spot, I couldn't find a good spot to set mink box, but I'm gonna go ahead and set one right here. I'm gonna try to keep all my mink boxes somewhat close to my other sets, but this one's gonna be in the weeds a little bit, and with the breeze and everything, it'll still be able to blow through the box and be able to get the scent of that fish, the fish that I'm gonna use, out, and hopefully we'll be able to catch a mink. But I'm gonna get this one set and I'll show you when it's done. All right, well, I did buy the mink pans for my Belial 110 or 120s, so that's gonna be what we have set up. It's just a couple chunks of fish back in there. If they steal it on me, then I'll probably look at wiring it in. I got some wires back in there, but that's the way he's gonna come in. So I just want to try these mink pans. If they work good, I'll put them on everything. I've only got 4 mink boxes and four Belials set up, so with the mink pans. So if it works, I'm planning on building some more mink boxes. So anyways, we'll get moved down. All right, well, this is the spot that something destroyed that duck at. That trap was set off. I already got it reset. There wasn't anything in it. I don't know what tripped it. I'm thinking it's a rat because they're starting to pile up gunk, and all this stuff was sitting on top of it. So I'm very curious if that's how they're marking danger spots. I don't know, but anyways, we'll get down the line. All right, well, you can see what I can see. There's a beaver in my 330, and if you look right there, there's a rat, and the trap that's sitting there didn't get hit. So that's freaking awesome. Hopefully we're gonna pull 3 beavers today. That would be stellar, I'm not gonna lie. So anyways, let me get this guy out of the trap and get that reset, and we'll get him out and get it reset. Doesn't look like a big beaver, but any beaver's a good beaver to me, so I'm happy. So anyways, all right, you're back. I'm at that spot where I got the beaver and the muskrat. He was in that one. And that trap was frozen, so there was no way it was going off. So I got all the ice cleared off of it and anything. I put in one of my mink traps. They're my mink boxes. I screwed up. So yeah, I screwed up. I forgot to put anchors on 2 of my conibears, and I can't anchor them, or I can't run them without anchors, because if I get a coon or whatever, he'll end up running off with my box. So yeah, I need to, and it's too far to go back to the truck right now, so I really wish it wasn't, but you know, it is what it is. So I'll only be able to get those 2 mink boxes out. This one's really good because from where I'm sitting right now, I can see mink tracks on one of these little mounds. So hopefully we'll be able to pull a mink into this one, but we'll see. Anyways, get on down. Right, well, this trap didn't get anything. This is that spot that's got the 4 sets. My last check, the one that was right here didn't have anything, and it looks like hopefully we got something. I did that last time. And then this little one here didn't end up getting anything. I don't know if it's froze down. And then we got a rat over there, but for some reason they're piling stuff all over the top one, like burying them, ceremonially burying them. But let's get this one up and see if we got anything there, and then I'll get that one reset. All right, so we ended up with 2 more rats on these 4 sets. I did have a rat at the end of that other one. It was kind of an ordeal trying to get that out of there. It was just buried in grass. So definitely an early catch on that guy. Lost a little bit of skin on his feet, so hopefully we're able to salvage him. Kind of the hard thing with doing a 3-day check. I mean, I know it's just I couldn't do it. I was too tired, man. Just burning myself up. Couldn't do it. I needed to take that extra day. So anyways, we'll get down the line. All right, so 330 here, nothing in it. There's a 330 right there too, and that one was snapped off, but we didn't have anything in it. I didn't realize that there's a ton of current coming through this little channel that the Beavers made. The bottom of that is rock hard, so I know they've got to be going, you know, along the bottom on that, but in certain spots it's over 4 or 5 feet deep. So I don't know, this channel goes this way underneath all this, and then works its way that way, and then goes out and into the main creek. So anyways, I don't know, hopefully we'll be able to get something on the next check, but that's going to be it for my beaver stuff. So now I'm mucking my way back. I really do like this area. It's got such a diverse amount of critters and things that I can trap. If I do end up getting Mark J's traveling trap, may or may not be trying to get a coon out of here for that, but we'll see. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to be when or if I do end up getting that trap, but if I do, regardless of where I'm at, pretty sure I can find a coon. One of my spots that I'm gonna be bobcat trapping, I might end up putting potentially potentially some otter sets. It's really close to a creek, and there's a bunch of rim rocks and stuff. Just perfect bobcat habitat. But yeah, so anyways, we'll get down the line. All right, well, that one got snapped off. That's the one I was having troubles with anyways. And I think the wax on it is just too much to be waxed. You got a rat there. This is the spot that I have those 5 sets. And I moved a couple. Looks like we picked up a rat there. And there's nothing in that one. Where's the 5th one? Hold on, give me a second. All right, well, I thought I was missing a couple traps. Anyways, I thought I was missing a couple traps. Turns out I had a bird in one. And then something else must have drug the bird from where it was over to here. I don't know what kind of bird it was. It was just a neck and no feathers, just a neck and a body. So I did get 2 rats. That second one, the first one that was over here, man, was a big rat. Just like a freaking fat rat. But 2 out of 5, not gonna complain. I did want to set one of my mink boxes here, but like I said, I screwed up and forgot my anchors on my conibears. So anyways, we'll get on down the line and get the we're just gonna have muskrat sets for the rest of this. My next check, I'll make sure I put anchors on those 120s and get those other 2 mink boxes out. It'd be really cool to get a 4 mink day. That'd be awesome. Normally it's just 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm hoping for 10 mink. It's going to be kind of my goal for them. I'm not actually going to be trapping water stuff all that heavy, because my main goal is to try to get a bobcat or 2. I've kind of set myself up for if I get 3 cats, I'm gonna pretty much stop. I'm gonna stop and just kind of call it good. Whatever cat I get was my first one. It doesn't matter if it's kitten, any bobcat, I'm keeping it. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be my first trophy. And then I'll catch 2 more. I got a buddy, his dad wants one, so I'll be able to hopefully get one, and then get him one, and then I want to be able to get one and take it to the first sale. So 3 is kind of my goal, so it'll be 3 or the end of season. So my season's fairly short. It doesn't open until December 14th and runs until February 16th. So, but we can catch as many cats as we want. We just have to pay for a CITES tag, and we can pay for that. The way they recommend it is pay for them toward the end of the year. It's not a mandatory report or nothing like that. It is a mandatory tag, but like, you don't have to report it in X amount of days like we do otters here. Otters have a 72-hour, you have to mandatory report otters before 72 hours, so that it goes against the quota, because there's a quota for the whole valley or the whole region that I'm in, and we're only allowed 30 total, but 3 per trapper. So I did end up getting my 3 last year, and the quota never got filled, so it was kind of nice. I pulled my last one a couple days right before the end of season, so I wasn't like, it was kind of by the skin of my teeth. So anyways, we'll get moved down the line, and I'll talk more about what my goals are and things like that toward the end of this video. I've set kind of lofty goals, and so hopefully I'll be able to pull them. My beaver goal, I think I'll be able to get fairly easy. I want to get 3 otters again like I did last year, and then muskrats, and I'm not overly worried about raccoons, like I said. Anyway, we'll get into it later, so see you down at the next trap. All right, well, these 2 sets didn't have anything in them. That one was frozen to that mound, so I got it all thawed out. And the one that's in the little pathway right there was snapped off in the bed, so had a miss, but nothing else. So we'll get moved on down. A bunch of snow geese. All right, so just pulled a rat, that one right there on top, off this set. He was about halfway down the grounder. I checked the other ones, and the other 2 look like they've got something in them, so we'll get down to them. I pass those 2 to get to this one, and usually I pass them so that I can just check them on the way back, on the way out. So anyways, let's get down over to those 2. All right, well, took me a minute to find this one. Apparently I caught a beaver. It didn't hold. It just caught him by the back toe. I had a little chunk of his back toe. This is not what I was trying to get with that trap. Luckily he didn't run off with the whole thing. Drowning, my stick was over there, but the trap was stretched out and right in here, so I still need to go check this one down here. Actually, no, I know that one's got a rat in it. So yeah, that was not what I was expecting to find on a muskrat toilet, but anyways, we'll get down the line. All right, well, that was the rat I got. I had him by both front feet. He didn't make it very far off the mound. There's the remake. So fairly well used toilet. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to catch beaver in that set. I'm glad that I anchored it as well as I did, because he would have run off with my trap for sure. Pole was still in the right spot, but that the cable just slipped right off it, like it wasn't even there. So I can see a rat right across the creek. Hold on, I don't know if you can see him. He was just over there. A little ripple coming. But anyways, so yeah, we'll get down the line. I got, I don't know, I think 10 more sets all together. So we'll see if we can pick up a few more rats. I don't know what I've gotten right now. I 7 or 8. So hopefully hopefully the sets down here have got some more. So anyways, see you back down the line. All right, well, looks like that one got tripped. Oh, there's a toenail. There's a toenail. Oh, man. Oh, maybe not. That almost looks like a freaking mink. A mink claw. That would have been freaking cool. Anyways, that rat over there, he decided he wanted to do some demolition on that spot. But yeah, we'll get him out. I think that's I'm gonna get that out and see, but I'm pretty sure that's a mink claw. So that sucks. All right, hold on. Let me get this out. Get it reset. Well, I dropped it, but I was looking at it a little bit closer and I think it was the back claw. If you look at it, it's a lot similar to that one. So I think I just had him by the back foot, by a claw on the back foot, but oh well. I got this one reset here, and then there's a little hole that goes through in between this little patch here, and that's where I had that other set done. So hopefully we'll be able to catch some more. I still have a few more sets. I just have to go up and around and then up this channel, and I've got like 7 or 8 sets up there. So anyways, we'll get down. Right. So I don't know if you can see it. I got a 110 on a little banked in entrance, and this was the rat that I pulled out of that one. I paddled up past all my sets beforehand, and I think all but one had a rat in them. This one's got one. He's sitting up there. He didn't follow the script and go down the drowner, but we'll get him out. There's another one right here. It's in that little crack. And there's another one right here that was up along this bank, and there's a rat in every one of them. There's one right there. There's a couple of them out there. I think the one that's right here is the only one that I don't have one, and I think it's mainly because I didn't get it set back in the right spot. It might be the one that's clear up that way too. So anyways, let's get these guys out and I'll show you what they look like in the remake. All right, so there's the remake on that one. Just have it sitting up on that toilet. I just dropped my phone in the water, so I don't know how the audio is gonna be. I don't know if you can see it. There's a rat right there, and there's a rat right there. So we'll get them set up or pulled up and remade. All right, so there's the remake on that set. It's just a Bridger number 1 sitting up on a spot where they're crawling out on a toilet. And then that is a Duke 1.5 on a little crossover toilet type thing. And yeah, we'll get on down the line. I got one that I'm gonna probably move, and I'll show you where I'm gonna put that one. All right, well, slipped and fell in a couple of times. Didn't show those remakes on a couple of those sets and where I moved those traps. I slipped and fell in, and I'm wet and tired. And yeah, it's time to go home. But I still got a little bit of float left. So I figured I would talk about kind of what my goals are this year. I'm hoping for probably right around 20 beavers. Not overly confident. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's an achievable goal for me. I think I had 24 or something like that last year. But where I'm going to be bobcat trapping, I'm going to lose a lot of my season for that. So there's a chance that I might not get my goal for that. My goal for muskrats is going to be probably close to about 400. I pulled probably 300 or so out of this this little marshy area that I'm trapping right now last year, and it's kind of showing a little bit. I mean, I still have the numbers, but the size of the rats are definitely a little bit down. There's a lot more rat huts than there used to be. I used to never see rat huts on this place, and now they're all over. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm hoping for 10 mink. That's what I got last year, and that was what my goal was last year as well. Mink for me are a little bit of a finicky critter. I don't know if I'll actually get all 10. Like I said, bobcat season's going to take up a lot of my time. My goal for bobcats is going to be 3. I tied my record for coyotes already this year. I've gotten 3 so far. Last year I got 3. Last year was the first year that I chased coyotes, and I chased them clear into December when the snow and everything came, and kind of burned all my sets out because I just couldn't keep up with the snow, nor could the spot I was trapping. It was just too much of a pain to get to it, and I didn't have the time to be walking all that way to check those sets, so I just ended up pulling them. Like I said, my goal on otters is going to be 3. I don't know if I'm going to achieve that goal. I still need to go over and set the ground that I got permission on, just up from here. He's got like a dam crossover type thing. It's an old railroad grade is what it is, but it's just this big giant berm, and the only way the otters can continue going upstream is they go up and over it. So there's multiple trails and things like that, so hopefully I'll be able to connect on a few otters there. Like I said, I'm going to be pulling my traps. I'm going to be pulling all my sets, water sets and things like that on the 14th, or probably actually the 13th of December. So that means on the 14th, I'll be able to go out. It might even be the day before, like the 12th or something. It'll be whenever my check lands, my last check, I'll just pull everything. So I don't really have a goal on raccoons. Like I said, I'm not really targeting them. I will catch them, but I'm not overly ambitious on actually targeting them and chasing them. If I catch a few here and there, it'd be cool. And I definitely will catch one I'll target one if I get the traveling trap from Mark J. Larson Outdoors. If I do get that traveling trap that he's sending around to everybody. Boxy's got it this time. Mark caught one. Took him a couple days, but he caught one in it. And there's a duck. It's going to Boxy. I don't know who Boxy's gonna pick for the next trap check. There's another duck. Or the next one to receive the traveling trap. So, but yeah. So, like I said, it's gonna be kind of focused. Bobcats is going to be the focus this year. And I do have an ultimate goal for next season. It's actually going to be what my fur check's going to go to this year, and it's going to be purchasing a dozen wolf traps. And next season, we're going to go chase wolves. I don't know if I'm going to get one. Never done it before. And I hear wolves are a lot. I mean, coyotes are finicky, but I hear wolves are a lot more finicky than coyotes. So it's going to definitely be something. It's going to be definitely something that we're going to, I'm going to have a learning experience, a learning curve. I might just chase wolves next year. It's going to all kind of depend. If I catch 2 or 3 or whatever, or I trap them until the snow comes, I'm probably definitely going to trap early season, early before the hides are super prime or any of that, because I'm not going to have the means, snowmobile or four-wheeler or any of that to be able to get into kind of where if I'm thinking of where I'm going to be. So it's definitely going to be, like I said, a learning experience. So and it's going to be probably close to 70 miles one way. So I'm going to be probably getting a hybrid at some point. And so that I'll be able to do my trap checks in the hybrid, save on mileage or save on gas. So it's not going to be too super off the wall crazy spots that I got to get into It's going to be somewhere that I'm going to be able to get in with the car, which a lot of the trails and roads and things like that up there aren't too overly rutted or nasty. So as long as it doesn't rain too much and I can get in there, I'll be perfectly fine using the car. So anyways, but yeah, so thanks for coming with me on my adventure, and I appreciate it. If you guys made it this far in the video, maybe I did something you like, maybe I did something you didn't like. Please leave me a comment. I mean, I do enjoy kind of the criticisms and things like that. Like, it makes you a better trapper. I really do think that. And there are a few things that like I don't do because I either can't or I don't really have the equipment to do it yet. So like when it comes to, oh, there's a wood duck. Oh, there's a wood duck. Anyways, when it comes to I just got a comment here a little while ago from Judith and Dan. I'm assuming it was Dan, but I do really want to do the hags brackets. The only issue is I can't do the hags bracket with like a baited carrot or any of that, because in Idaho you're not allowed to have any exposed bait, and that is the exact way that it is worded. So I don't want to risk trying to run carrots or whatever on a hags bracket with a pole and all that, and risk getting in trouble for that. So it's just not something that I can catch them just as good the way I'm running them, and like I said, doing like drowning rods and things like that. Like, I would love to do drowning rods, don't get me wrong. I can definitely see the benefit of them when it comes to the ease and quickness of setups and all that. Because when I was trapping, when I went up in the mountains and trapped those beavers a couple weeks ago, yeah, I mean, definitely I could see where there's a benefit to rods. But my issue is that, it can be 10, 12 feet right off the bank, and there's no way to get a rod in. I'd have to run the thing almost vertical, and I don't think that's going to work either. So, or it could be that, it's shallow out 20 feet. It's shallow. It's super shallow. It's only like 2 inches of water all the way out to 20 feet, So I don't mind running cables. I mean, cables, yeah, they're a little harder, a little longer to set up, but it's just something that I can't, you know, I just don't want to do. Like I found some fiberglass rods, some 1/2 inch, I think it is, or 3/4, 3/8 inch. I don't remember. It was the fiberglass, so I could do the hags clamp-on ones, the fiberglass drowning cable or drowning rods, but I just can't. The way everything's set up, I wouldn't be able to comfortably use them without having issues where, you know, I don't know if it's going to be deep enough. I don't know if I'm going to have to run them out a little deeper, things like that. Like, I know it sounds like I'm making a bunch of excuses. I can definitely understand that, but you know, I kind of like the way that I trap. Not saying I'm an expert by any means, but I can definitely say I catch my fair share of fur, and I can't complain about that. So anyways, but yeah, like I said, you know, if you've made it this far in the video, obviously there's something you like. Leave me a comment, and you know, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you're so inclined, leave me a follow and hit that like button. You know, anyways, I feel like I'm talking too much. All right, well, you guys have a great day, and later.